Now a CBS 2 exclusive, a new discovery about the city's correction commissioner using a city car for personal trips out of state. This new discovery has the officers union saying double standard, and it raises questions about the mayor's defense of the commissioner. Political reporter Marcia Kramer explains.
It was a simple question about Correction Commissioner Joseph Pont and a scathing Department of Investigation report showing how he drove his city car out of state, logging 18,500 miles, charging gas and tolls to the city as well.
You have to sort of live under a rock not to know it's not proper to take a city car and take it out of town and use it for your personal benefit. No matter what your guidance is, something should say to you, hey, that's not the right thing to do.
The bottom line is he's not from New York City. He's not from New York City government. He's used to other jurisdictions, and each jurisdiction has a different approach, I should say.
Maybe not, Mr. Mayor. I did some digging. Before coming to the city, Pont ran the Department of Corrections in Maine, where he personally approved this policy on the use of state-owned vehicles. Off-duty use of state-owned vehicles is prohibited, and under no circumstances are state-owned gas credit cards and electronic toll devices to be used for personal use. Different jurisdiction, but the same approach as New York City.
Double standards. It says double standards.
The head of the Correction Officers Union says Pont should be fired. The mayor's insistence that Pont is terrific at his job is just not true.
This is a mayor who don't want to hold his commissioners accountable. The mayor chooses to stick his head in the sand and say, hey, nothing wrong.
Since it wasn't the mayor's day to answer reporters' questions, I asked his press secretary to respond. Deferring to DOC, thanks, said Press Secretary Eric Phillips. DOC stands for the Department of Correction. DOC punted too, refusing to directly comment about Pont's policy in Maine. On his radio show, the mayor continued to insist that Pont has been a splendid commissioner, even though violence on Rikers Island has apparently spiked.
That's a hell of a lot more important than whether he accidentally used his car the wrong way.
Well, DOI said that during the 90 days that Pont was out of the city last year, there were many serious incidents at Rikers Island, including 27 inmate stabbings or slashings and a prisoner escape. The commissioner told DOI that since he was a few hours away, it wasn't practical to respond personally. He let his staff on Rikers Island handle the incidents, and a DOI spokesperson said that Pont was aware of New York City's rules regarding take-home vehicles.